Hello, Susie from Pink Diamond Guide. How are you? Still, we're looking at our full moon in Cancer energy now. We're working our way through the zodiac and we're looking at your energy, Pisces. So let's have a look. The full moon in Cancer, really the energy that we have is the forgive, move on, make peace, say sorry energy. And we're looking at it from, we're breaking it up across the 12 zodiac signs. Now, it has already passed here in Australia. That was last night. But the energy stays around for the full moon for a little bit. So we're still really in that energy of working through it. So I'm looking at Pisces energy today, or from the aspect of Pisces, and see how it's affecting you. Now, there are a few different cosmic astrological forces at play right now that are really, really significant, that are helping people move through really big scenarios. So let's look at it from the aspect of Pisces. I reckon I'm just about ready to finish shuffling. We'll do a couple of layers. Oh, are you tongue-tied, Pisces? What's going on? I feel like I can't get my words out. That's not surprising for me if you follow the channel and you see me get tongue-tied before. But if you're new, welcome. Okay, so this is a reading for Pisces. We'll do a few layers of energies. See if we can't pull ourselves a reading. King of Wands comes out first in our Force from the Universe. Four of Swords, so some healing happening there. Five of Wands. Oh, okay, maybe you are legitimately tongue-tied. We are in the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is a reading, isn't it, Pisces? This is our universal forces, how you're showing up 3D, how you're showing up in the 5D or in the soul space, our challenge, our advice from spirit, and our likely outcome. Most likely outcome. Okay, this King of Wands energy is a little bit curious to me because Pisces, you're a watery sign like Cancer is. So for you to allow feelings to flow would feel like a more natural energy to have been seen here. But I've got you in the King of Wands. So the push from the universe is the King of Wands. So it's asking you to stand up for yourself with some degree of passion. Now, we do have an energy playing out, Venus in Aquarius, which is about clearing the air or separating the boys from the men. So this really could indicate for you too that no grey zone energy that goes, I'm really going to stand up and stick up for myself. Maybe you're the one who's seeking, someone needs to say sorry to you. Someone needs to make peace with you. That there's a forgiveness that's coming your way. Now, I'm a big subscriber of the forgiveness. It is for us, absolutely. And the person over there, they could probably take or leave forgiveness sometimes, but I'm certainly not flippant with how difficult forgiveness is to achieve. That it's not just I forgive you, gone and forgotten. You really need to work that energy. So what I've got around you is a King of Wands energy, and it's like going after what you want and going after what you need with regards to moving on, making peace, saying sorry, and seeking forgiveness. And you've got a little bit of a fire in your belly about it. It's like going, I'm not going to back down on this one, and I really I'm needing that person to come towards me and make peace with me. Now, as is normal, Pisces, you can flip, twist, adjust depending on what side of the fence you're sitting on. But look, honestly, I'm honestly getting the energy of this coming towards you. It feels like a very, very strong energy. It's forceful in the fact that, like you're looking for someone to come and say sorry to you, and that you're looking to make peace and forgive. Okay, look, you do have in the 3D space, you do have the card of healing. So I'm getting that as a very significant energy, especially in the soul space. You got the Five of Wands. So in that initial introductions, I was going, Pisces, what's going on? Why are you tongue-tied? It's because your soul space has got some friction, right? Here, you really want to heal a situation. You really want a rift to end because it's really getting to you deep down in your heart. And like however you're presenting yourself in the real world, whoever it is that you need to have this forgiving moment with, if they're not forthcoming, you're like going, well, I'm going to somewhat demand it of people. I'm going to somewhat demand that I want this friction in my soul to be dissipated, and I want to be heard. I want to make peace. I I want to heal. I want to finally be healed. But what you've got over here, this is where it's kind of it's an interesting, because our seven of Pentacles here is a pre-harvest energy, and when we've got it in the challenge position, what I'm kind of picking, see how low this first pentacle is? It's kind of like, on a tree you've got the low-hanging fruit. It's the easiest fruit to pick. I get the feeling whoever that you're in conflict with is choosing the low-hanging fruit and almost throwing it at you. Is going, they're taking the easy insult. They're taking the, they're picking on what they know that you're vulnerable about. And being, a water sign under this full moon in Cancer, you flow with that energy as well. The energy of the moon. You are, as a water sign, you will be affected by this alongside the Cancer and Scorpio energies. And here, my gut feeling is whoever's coming at you is picking the low-hanging fruit, which is the things, your Achilles heel, where you're most vulnerable, and they're coming at you with some degree of sufferance. And you're like going, what you're doing to me is actually putting me in a position where I have to take a stand against you in order to get some degree of healing. And that's really tough for you, Pisces. You're a sensitive soul. Five of Wands can be a bit of a pissy energy at times. I've called it at times, who left the coffee pot on, let's have a fight about it. But when you've been in a situation that has a longevity, or it's had some degree of sticking point long term, this is a significant hurt that you're carrying, and a significant standing up for yourself. Look, there's so many things that this hurt could be. There's so many reasons why somebody is, attacking you. Have you made plans for your life that have not necessarily been about the other person, where they've been a selfish person, and you've gone, I'm taking back some of my power, I'm doing something for myself, and they're taking the low-hanging fruit and saying you're selfish. But what Spirit is saying to me is not necessarily that you've been selfish. You've actually been quite giving at times, and I do want to say this is a card of investment, and maybe the investment that you've made hasn't paid off quite yet. But your intention was always to be giving, and that your intention was that your Six of Pentacles turned into 10 via way of 7. So whether this is a financial investment, whether this is an investment in your health and well-being, or whether this is an investment in a person, it'll show up differently for every Pisces in the way it's operating. But whatever you've invested in that has some level of self-focus about it has caused ruptures in the connections that you have with people. And I'm going to say this is a specific person, perhaps, someone that you have a direct, and it might not necessarily be your love connection. It could be a family member that you've got this going on with. But it's kind of like you're pulling your energy to, I kind of want to say sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry that I've looked after myself for once. Sorry, not sorry that the version of me that you're dealing with has made sure that there's enough to go around for everybody. Sorry, not sorry I've made investments in the happiness of all of our future, and it hasn't paid off just yet. Where is your long vision? Where is your long game? Because I'm looking at the long game and I'm going after it. And it's causing friction. Now, we're in a 2023 year, which is, when you add those numbers up, it's a 7 year. So we're all about embracing our soul. And you're starting the year off feeling really conflicted about what the healing that you need to do, because it almost feels counterintuitive for you to go after what you want in this scenario. But I feel like you've made the right move in investing in you, whether it's your health and well-being, whether it's a financial investment that you made. And I think for a good bulk of you, Pisces, you've invested in a person, and maybe that person to everybody else doesn't look like this investment is paying off. And it's got you in some degree of friction of going, what am I going to do about it? But I think what you're telling people is, sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. This is healing me, whether you like it or not. Sorry, not sorry. Let's move this on. Let's get some energy over the top of this and see if we can get a bit of a deeper story. And I'll just straighten that up just a little bit before we move on. So Pisces, things have got a little crooked. Things have got a little crooked. You've got a little tongue-tied. You know, or maybe in that tongue tied, you're just holding your tongue and going, you know, I'm just going to think what I need to think. I don't even know that you're holding your cards close to your chest. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like you're going, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I do not have to explain myself to you. Maybe that's where the tongue tie is. Don't feel like I have to explain myself to you. The investment may not have paid off just yet, but the likely outcome is that it will. Right, let's have a look. And we've got conception. Yeah, so we're still in a early form of that idea. We've got the change card. We've got the solar plexus chakra. We've got the sacral chakra. We've got realization. And we've got one more. Prosperity. Oh, you're about to, your investment is going to pay off, and dead set, you'll be able to say to people, sorry, not sorry. So that's my phone. Sorry, I'll just turn that noise down. I am actually sorry about that one. Okay, so conception, right? The idea that you have is still developing, or this what you've been putting your energy in is still in its infancy. It's not even in its infancy, it's in an embryo stage, right? But you believe in it. You believe where you're headed, you believe where you're going, you're backing yourself. And I think, you know, up till now, you know, backing yourself has had people coming at you, going, you know, questioning your judgment, questioning your abilities, but you're going to them, I'm moving through a healing phase in my life and coming out differently. You can knock me all you like, but I'm, you know, separating the men from the boys, which is that Venus and Aquarius energy that we're going through. The other one is the Mercury retrograde is, you know, like not falling back into old patterns. So healing and changing is a very important energy, and we're in our seventh soul year. We've got a whole bunch of things playing out right now, and what I feel is happening to you, where you're going, yeah, everyone can look at me and go, I've put all this energy, whether it's time, money, or energy, just physical energy. I've put all this energy in. Just because you can't see the result doesn't mean that something's not happening. Something is happening. These cells are growing and changing and being nurtured, and you might not believe in me, but I believe in me. There's a change on the wind. So Four of Swords says that there's healing. Change says that you're moving. Things are going to look different. You are changing things up. Now, Five of Wands and solar plexus chakra. This is where it gets really interesting. And when the card come out, I went, yeah, that's a little bit cool. This is our personal power seat. That's what I'm picking up about you. Sorry, not sorry. You wanna go to war with me? You want to cause friction in my peaceful environment? And it's like this solar plexus chakra is this powerful seat of going, sorry, not sorry. I will cause friction, and even if it causes a little friction in you, it might cause a little bit of self-doubt. Essentially, this is overriding that. You know, and in the year of embracing your soul, you're going, I know who I am and I know what I want, and I'll go after it, even if you don't believe in the change that's occurring for me. Being positive, I believe in it. And here in the sacral chakra, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and the sacral chakra is all about creative energy. So I do feel like whatever has sort of whatever that you're working on, whatever you're investing in, whether it's, you know, like I said, health, wealth, or relationships, whatever you're putting your energy into, it's still fighting for a level of you know, like moving out of the embryo stage. It's still in its conception, and you are being very, very selfish about your belief in it and standing up for yourself, and that's a powerful, powerful thing. Now, this Six of Pentacles and realization is, oh, I'm so sorry, my computer is still um, pushing out some noises there, but realization and Six of Pentacles is going, you're going to keep giving to this. You are going to keep giving to this, and the awareness that you have around it being successful is going to continue to drive you forward. Even if something is saying to you, even if there's a block, if you're having to pick low-hanging fruit right now, and it might be stifling your creativity. And remember I said to you earlier, it's like we're getting tangled up in our words. Even if there's a stifling of creativity, you still believe in what you're doing, and you're still going to keep giving to it, because we're looking for a level of prosperity. you got prosperity, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You don't get any more prosperous than the Ten of Pentacles, do you? This is like abundance, financial, physical, and look, this is a happy couple on there too. I am going to dive into some love energies because I do think we've got some stuff to unpack there. So let's have a look around. What is it that you're investing in? And for those who are particularly investing in love, or waiting on waiting on a return in love, waiting on an investment that feels like other people might look at you and go, what are you investing in that for? And you're just believing in it. You're just believing in it. Almost selfishly. It might be just a fetus of an idea, but you're doing everything that you can to move through the healing stages of it, to move through the change, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. I talk about this often. To come out of that chrysalis, the butterfly has to fight and has to strengthen their wings. Now, Pisces, have you been in that stage where you've been in the chrysalis and now your wings are growing, you're fighting your way out, and you've made the change necessary to be the butterfly, and now you're like, sorry, not sorry, people, I'm ready to fly, ready to be prosperous. What have we got? Heart-to-heart conversations. We've got romantic feelings. We've got forgiving and learning. We have a reconciliation. Right. We have flirt. And we have flirt, you beautiful butterfly, and a past life relationship. Okay, again, this could definitely be a twin flame energy that we're reading if we're looking into a love connection, but it doesn't have to be. It could be anybody who's got a connection from the past. That, do you know what I'm picking up? The overriding story is going that, when you've had a relationship breakdown with somebody and that you want to bring them back into your life, and every piece of advice out there would tell you that's the stupidest thing to do. That exes, you should never go back to your ex. It never works. It's never a good idea to go back to your ex. But here, Spirit's asking you to be selfish and to believe in this fiery energy. And even though you have this sacral chakra energy as being a bit of a challenge, the passion that you feel for this person, you're telling people, sorry, not sorry, that I love this person. Sorry, not sorry, and I will honestly and openly discuss what I feel about this person, and sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's like going, this. I just feel like you just it's selfishly. I don't want to say selfish because it's not. It's a healthy selfish. It's not that I have that particular card here, but it's kind of going, you're being really, really honest with yourself, and you know what you feel. You know what you feel, and you're healing and you're changing. And it's like your feelings are real and worth exploring. And you know that because you've done the work required to make the changes necessary to have the feelings that you do. And anyone who wants to bring friction towards you as a result of that is just going to get a sorry, not sorry, because, I know what I feel, I know what I want. And look at this, forgiving and learning. If we're talking about exes, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So, as you've changed and healed, your person's changed and healed too. And you've come into confidence of believing that there's been enough healing and growing occurring for you to actually move into a healthy connection with this person moving forward. But yeah, does it cause some friction? For sure. In this energy of Five of Wands, where we're asking questions of going, can we forgive? Can we say sorry? Can we mend bridges? Can we make peace? Or will it bring back a disharmonious situation? And I get the feeling that you're very, very confident with all of the work you've done, forgiving and learning, healing and changing, that the romantic feelings that you're experiencing are true and correct, and that you want to re-embark on a connection with someone from your past. Now, this reconciliation energy, someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, it's stirring passionate feelings, but it's at the moment it's low-hanging fruit, right? So I don't think you're getting a lot of support on this idea. I don't think that it's you're seeing massive results for your actions, but you're ready to invest in it nonetheless. Here it's encouraging you to give to the connection, because you understand, and the more that you give, the more that you're going to understand. There's another energy, we're in Jupiter and Aries, where we lead and where we give, we attract new enterprises or new energies. And I am picking it up for some Pisces, this will be on the work front, but by and large it's like it does feel like a love energy as well. You know, perhaps the both combined, but you're coming into true understandings that it is, you know, it's a good time for you to extend your light-hearted energy to others. Give. You know that it's the right time to give, and even if it's giving on the work front, you're also giving on the heart front. It could be two different stories playing out there, but it's definitely telling you that this is the time to give. Your person is, you know, has probably in the past, whoever would give you the advice not to come forward and invest in this connection probably is completely unaware of how much you've grown and changed, or how much they've grown and changed, and how ready this connection is for a reboot. You've got prosperity, and past life. You two have known each other before, and this is what I was picking up straight up, is that there's a someone from the past that you have lingering feelings towards. It was right that this connection come apart, because there was too much friction between it for it, you know, there was too much disharmony in this previous connection for you two to stay together. And it wasn't necessarily that one person was bad or did something wrong. It was just that your paths were not aligning at the time. And if I don't necessarily want to dive into that other person's energy, but because I want to stick with you, Pisces, and go what's going on with you. But I think essentially what it is this person has stirred this energy for you again, and you're keen to reconnect. You're keen to have big heart-to-heart conversations, and you're keen to put the past in the past. And you know, the hurts of the past can be dismantled with under an energy of forgiving and learning with each other, to be able to go, have we matured enough in the healing that we've done to be able to come together and not destroy each other, which is what, you know, you're probably getting advice is going, man, if you bring this person back in, it's going to destroy your life again. But something inside of you is going, nah, they're the person for me, I'm bringing them back in, sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's do one more level over the top of that energy and go, what have we got going on? What have we got going on for Pisces? Whether this is you or whether this is your person, you know, these energies will rumble out. And what we're doing is giving a general energy, and you've got to tease that out into your own situation, because we, you know, to give specifics when we're drawing for a group of people, it doesn't make sense to go well, your person has walked up the street, he's about to knock on your door, and this is what's going to happen. Like, to get too specific in this scenario isn't no, we're looking at energy. The energy is pushing against you or pushing against your person, and then tease out your situation. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. And I get the feeling I have to say this to someone under Pisces energy, is to go, I get the feeling you're really chasing a distinct answer, because you want to back up on what you're doing, right? You want to feel like somebody understands that you're taking down this path that looks crazy to everybody else. It's like, why the heck would you bring this person back into your life? Now, I want to say to you, the energy that is supporting Pisces at the moment would allow for someone who has done damage in the past to come back around successfully, right? That's the overall energy. Now, tease out your story and go, where is it relevant to you? Let's get another level of energy around that. We have got dreaming of you. We have got blessings. We have got good news. We have got, oh gosh, I can't even read that one. What does that say? Instinct? Yeah, that says instinct. Good. Good. And we've got forgiveness. This reading is so pointed for you. And we've got, yes, this person is your soulmate. Okay, this is very, very clear, right? This is why your energy is sorry, not sorry. Dreaming of you. This person is, look, It's probably you're both dreaming of each other. This feels like it is a soulmate connection. So you're feeling each other down the wire. I'd be looking for spirit right now to support you. You know what I was just saying? That somebody out there, someone specifically, is looking at tarot readings or has even taken, gotten a private reading with someone and gone, what is happening specifically with my person? I need to know specifically because I am rolling myself down a path that feels like I can't pull back from. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy, but like I just can't give up this idea that this is my person. Now, dreaming of you, this is the universe pushing an energy against you. If you're getting signs and symbols in your dream space, take it as a fact that this person is connected to you and you are getting close to bringing them back into your world. Sorry, not sorry. You know what you know. Your soul knows what it knows. Listen to your instinct, listen to your gut, listen to your heart, and listen to your mind. Put them all together. Put them all together in order to tell yourself a true story. Now, no one else is living this but you, Pisces. And if you are getting signs and symbols in your sleep, I could almost guarantee your person is too, and that you are both going to have this energy push you into reconnection. Now, here, you two have been in trouble in the past, so whatever played out between you two required a level of healing. When I look at this card, I am looking at Noah's story, and this is played out in a couple of readings under this full moon energy in a couple of different signs. God flooded the world in order to rid it of toxin, right? So whatever reason that your connection had to be flooded and separated and cleaned out, like that happened. You guys got hammered, right? Spirit did its thing in order to heal you and make you grow for forgiving and learning. Now this rainbow, this card says blessings, and this rainbow is the reminder that God will never flood the planet again. So your connection, when it comes back around in a healthy way, because both of you have done the healing required, it won't come apart again. This rainbow is your promise of that. What we've got in the soul space is good news. It's good news. Good news is coming your way. Something beautiful is about to manifest. Feelings of elation like you're on a cloud. It's time to celebrate all the wonder and beauty in your life. Sorry, not sorry. My soul is about to get exactly what it wants. My soulmate. And, look, honestly, I get the feeling people are gonna try and talk you out of reconnecting with this person. My gut feeling is this person has just ripped your soul apart in the past. Like, you've experienced feelings of rejection, you've experienced feelings of confusion, you possibly have chased this person, tried to get them to understand, you've probably tried to walk away and forget about them, and now you're sitting at the place going, oh my God, what am I doing dreaming about them? They're dreaming of, like I said, I feel like this goes both ways, that you're dreaming of each other. And you know what, Susie, really you're suggesting that this person's coming back around, everything's going to be okay. What? And you take that into your heart. You're looking for someone to give you a sign to say that, yeah, this is happening. Well, maybe this is your sign. Maybe this is it. And maybe I'm not speaking specifically to you or talking to you about your person, but if this is resonating for you, let it. Let it be there. Trust your instinct. This is what I was saying, right? You've got three brains. You've got neural tissue in your head, you've got it in your heart, and you've got it in your gut. You need all of these things firing in order to make a healthy decision. So if you're just going to stay up in your headspace, this Cancer full moon energy, it's not going to do anything for you. But if you let this sink into your heart space and into your gut, and you let those three centers, they've all got neural tissue that talks to each other all the time. So if you let these three centers do their job in a healthy way, get your ego out of the way, let that full moon intuitive, compassionate energy from that Cancer full moon swim all over your Pisces energy. Forgive what you need to forgive, move on, make peace, say sorry, and trust your instinct. You know your instinct better than anybody else. This connection requires forgiveness. It requires you to find all of that Cancer full moon energy and just allow it to flow. The past is going to have to be put in the past, and for you you're going to have to give to this connection. That's the answer to the question. Being allowed to give, being able to give to the connection. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy. There's nothing light-hearted energy about Christ consciousness, is there? But how powerful is the energy of forgiveness? Let's have a quick look. Time to heal old wounds. Time to let go and forgive. Do not allow yourself to be a victim any longer, but in doing so, you only hurt yourself. Forgive and set yourself free. You are eternally loved. Accept the love being offered and allow it to heal you. Accept this love that's coming towards you. I feel it so intensely that Pisces, whoever this person is, whether you end up moving towards them, they end up moving towards you. I don't know which side of the coin you're sitting on here, Pisces, but this energy wants to reunite. This is your soulmate. You guys have known each other before in the past, and when you two come together, it is Ten of Pentacles and it is prosperity. You get everything you want. That is the top of the tree energy. Can we read it? I love these cards. They have beautiful messages. Love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people. Our favorite word, union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another, and you already know who this person is. Whoever's telling you not to go there, I want you to hold this. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I know what it is that I want, and I'm going to receive it. So this energy is starting to move and shift for you. And, this is the energy of the full moon in Cancer really is about planting seeds. So I'm kind of predicting that this energy will fruit later in the month, because we still do have this Seven of Pentacles energy here. But Pisces, whatever is trying to birth related to this person right now, and who's ever telling you to reject it, sorry, not sorry. This is a beautiful thing. Righto, I'm going to wrap your reading up there and say, in faith, hope, and love, it's bye from me for now.